1,
2,
3,
4, 5,
6,
7,
8,
9,
10.
11, 12. Okay, so who doesn't love having a craft that's easy and versatile and all the ingredients are already in your house? So we've got here some salt dough crafts, and I've made several of these for ornaments, gift giving, just little keepsakes. You could do all kinds of things with these. So I think that everybody here could find a use for this recipe and make it easily. I'm not very crafty and I don't have much patience, but this is something that even I can do. So I'm going to show you how to mix this salt dough, how to bake it, give you some ideas for what you can make, and also give you some do's and don'ts for the dough and storage. So the best part of this, like I said before, is that the ingredients are probably already in your house. So we've got flour, salt, and water. For the recipe that I looked at, it said to use 2 cups flour, 1 cup salt, and 1 cup water, but I will warn you that it does make quite a bit of dough. So just kind of use 2 parts flour, 2 parts salt, 2 parts flour, 1 part salt, and 1 part water. And that should give you an idea of how much you want to make as you go. So you're just going to mix the dry ingredients first. I'm going to put in my flour and then put in the salt. And you don't have to mix this part a whole lot, just kind of make it consistent. So once that's all good and mixed, you're going to put in the water just a little at a time. If you go too quick with the water, it will get kind of sticky and really hard to work with. So that's never fun to do when you're trying to make a craft and it's sticky. It won't work with you very well. So this does take about 5 to 7 minutes to actually mix this appropriately to have good dough. So I went ahead and made some dough so you can see what it looks like. Now, this is what the dough should look like. It should look like any kind of cookie dough or bread dough. And just so you all know, I did get the recipe for the dough at geniuskitchen.com, so you can go there to refer to this if you forget. So for the sake of time, I'm just going to grab a little bit of this dough and just ball it up, make it nice and smooth. If it is a little sticky or wet, you can just kind of add some dry ingredients. Or if it's really dry, you can add some water just as you go. And you're just going to roll it. I'm pretty cheap. I don't have a roller, so I use household products like a cup to just kind of roll it to whatever thickness you want for whatever outcome you desire. So I'm going to make just like maybe a little ornament to give away to somebody or to keep. So you're going to roll it out, and you can use anything again around your house, like a shot glass or some weird container that has a cool shape, and just kind of make your mold out of that. And I'm not going to get too nitpicky right now, but you can use knives or whatever you want to detail it, imprint it. There are really cool ideas at a website called howwelearn.com. They said you could make like food platters, you could make little sculptures, little animals. There's all kinds of things you can make. Just get kind of creative with it and have fun with it. So after you've made your mold, I made mine, put it in the oven. You're going to put your oven at 325 degrees. Once you have a preheated oven, for every 1/4 inch of stuff that you have, you're going to cook it for 30 minutes. So if it's just a 1/4 inch, like really thin like this, 30 minutes. If it's 1/2 inch, an hour, so on and so forth. So after you bake that and it's all done, you can have results like this. You can paint it, you can do little handprints, you can hang it, put a ribbon through it, you can do ornaments. These aren't painted, so I actually just made these last night. It's a little keepsake to have, just sitting on a table or to give to somebody. And so that's how you make it, and that's how you bake it. Just some do's and don'ts. Don't make anything for outdoor use. If you want to make like stepping stones or something like that, it's going to be a no-no. Unless you want to buy like a really high-grade sealant, I would suggest just going and buying a kit for that at a craft store or hardware store. You can actually store this for quite a while. Just put it in a bag like this, seal it really tight to make sure there's no air in it. And then you can also use this as like Play-Doh or a stress ball. You can add food coloring to it, go crazy with it. But that's how you make it, and I hope that you guys can take this home with you and have fun with it. And it's pretty simple and easy, and I hope you'll enjoy it.
Yeah. Yeah, what you get for Christmas, don't you?